When I started making flight simulation content in late 2019, I never saw it going this far. I would just like to say a massive thank you to every single one of you on the stream today and who has supported me now and in the past. It really does mean a lot to me. Every single day I'm greeted in the morning with kind comments, questions, and people just showing support, and it really does put a smile on my face. In the 2 years and a bit I've been making flight simulation content, we've raised money for charity, given away Microsoft Flight Sim add-ons, products and everything in between. I've also began my real life flight training. None of this would be possible without any of you, so once again a big thank you. I hope you enjoyed today's stream and I look forward to flying with you. Thank you for being a part of Pilot Stud. Right, okay. Microphone should be working. You should now hear Microsoft Flight Sim. And we should be live. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm just going to do the first thing we have to do. I'm going to check what the sound sounds like on my phone, but you can see we're loaded up today and we've got some friends. We've got SimPilot 738 sitting right next to us. No one else on the ground with us yet, but hey ho, that'll do. He's a 737-700. Right, anyway, sound checks. So I won't be a minute. Okay, that sounds all good to me. No clue why it made a weird noise as soon as I transitioned, but that should have sorted itself out now. So welcome. Let's welcome to the cockpit, the 737-600. After last time's pretty chaotic stream, I've made some good adjustments. I hope you can see them. Okay, that sounds all good to me. My speaker's going off in the background. So I made my webcam a lot smaller, so you can see more of the simulator. What else have I done? Of course, I've sorted out my camera, so it's pretty lag-free now, which is quite good. And I've also made it so only subscribers can talk, which hopefully means there'll be no bots in the chat today, unless, of course, those bots subscribe, in which case they are very nice bots. So let's read what we've got here. Die Gamer Buddy says your content is insane, you need support, continue your work, it's so good, thank you very much. The Indian says keep up the good work, man, thank you very much. Jan says hello Jan, hope you're well. Beluga on PC says how are you, I'm very well, and then he follows up with never realised but you've got the exact same specs as me, and it's even the same motherboard. Well, great minds think alike. Right, we are ready. We're here in the 737-600. I've got a checklist with me today, so hopefully I won't mess up as many things as I did last time, i.e. forgetting to turn proper air on and thus suffocating everyone on board. Right, let's see. Okay, so parking brake set. Battery will come up to the top, if I can remember it. And we will turn battery on. Wonderful. Right. That's fine. Okay, battery set. So now I'm going to come on and turn on standby power, which is already on auto. Yes, you can join if you'd like. A320, any aircraft that can catch up to a 737. You know, that's basically the drift. You do have to be on Sim Update 10 to see me. You can fly along with me on Volanta if you've got that as well, just quietly running in the background. I found out, by the way, guys, why a lot of my 737 kept freezing. You might be interested, but if you've got Volanta running and you have autosave on, it basically freezes every time there's an autosave. So I've turned off autosave for the sake of it, which I look really good, you know. It really made me happy when I saw it. I don't know why my camera keeps flashing, something to do with autofocus, but yes. Ah, perfect. You should be able to see me. So you can see me, fantastic. Beluga's loading up his Jamie M 2009. Wait, how do you have Sim Update 10? It's Steam Beta, basically, so you go through that. Can I be mod? William O'Brien, send me an email, tell me why you'd want to be, and then I will consider it. Experience is always good, obviously, it's just a bit of a hobby in the free time, so, just, yeah. Thank you, Monty, very kind, very kind. How old were you when you started PPL lessons? Well, I first flew when I was, like, with cadets. No, with my uncle, great uncle, who flies in the, well, did fly. He had his PPL, so I first flew with him when I was about 14, I believe, maybe 15, I don't know. And then with cadets when I was 15. Anyway, yeah, it was great fun. But let's get this plane started up before I forget everything. So we need to head into here and get ground power connected. So let's do that. He should come along and allow us to turn ground power on. So it's nice to see we've got some people coming along with us today. It is a 2-sector leg. That was wrong. It was a 2-leg flight today. So we'll be flying up to Umea and then down to Stockholm. Quite funnily, on the way, we fly over Stockholm. Jan says, is it safe to download Sim Update 10 Beta? Will it ruin Microsoft Flight Sim? It's perfectly safe. I've been using it. The only thing you can't do is go back to Sim Update 9, but you should find that it improves performance. If you go back to Sim Update 9, and we found this out last time on the stream, every time you load up, it will crash. That will of course change when Sim Update 10 is released, because then it will be updated, ready to go. So yeah. Oh, Steve. Yeah, it'll be so much easier. Sorry, just coughed into the microphone. It'll be great fun. Right, okay. Ground power is now on, and that can come. Oh, that's already on ground power, isn't that nice? Okay, Dookie, AC/DC should already be set. Yes, it is. Right, now it's time to head up to the upper overhead panel and set that to nav, and that to nav. Oh, dearie me. There we go, cab util power, that's down here, nope, wrong one, that's down here. There we go, let's just arm that, there we go, wonderful. It's having a checklist in front of you, you'd think it's making it easy, but this one's pretty badly laid out, so I'm just reading everything and have to sort of read it 10 times to figure out what I'm doing. Put that to the side, that's better. Sweet, right, okay, there we go, now I can see both. We are at Umea, no we're not, we're at Malmo airport, so I'll be flying from Malmo here in Sweden up to Umea and then down to Stockholm. Flight plans are in the description, so check down below. Where was I? See, I told you I lost it again. Right, okay, emergency exit lights we just armed, no smoking doesn't exist in this aircraft anymore, because no one smokes on planes unless they're really naughty. Exterior lights as required. We're fine at the moment actually. Beacon light. No, we're fine. I don't actually. That should come back too steady. There we go. Right, okay. Exterior light set. Anti-collision light is off. Window heat as required. Well, it's Norway. I'm imagining it's pretty cold, so let's put it on. head down into the FMC now. Initial. Enter IRS position. I know, I want to do that. Die gamer body, sorry to hear that. But thank you for coming along to the stream, that's very kind. Right, here we go. I know it's out of date. Right, let me just get my flight plan up. It says I need a code to download the beta. That's weird. I don't know. Do you have, is it Microsoft Store version have you got? That could be it. Echo, Sierra, Mike, Sierra. Should be pretty similar, yeah. Same. There we go. And that should automatically align because I'm fed up of waiting 7 minutes. And that should have done both sides. I did it once and it only did on the left side, on my side, which is weird, but I guess I forgot to do a switch somewhere. Sweet, okay. Hello, he says, good afternoon, man. Hope all is well. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name because I'd probably offend you getting it wrong. But Mr. Sachs, thank you for coming along. That's weird. Let me just show you how to do it using the magic of cinema. If I load up Steam and just swap my screen over. Display capture. I don't know why my camera keeps flickering. It's really annoying. Display number 2. Right, okay, so to go over to the beta. There we go. Look at that, man, fantastic. You need to come over to Microsoft Flight Sim, click Properties, come down to Local Files. That's incorrect. Come down to Betas, and then click here. And there should be Flight Sim Beta Sim Update 10 in there. It might take a while to download, depending on your internet. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Just flick that over. There we go. Anyway, what was I doing before? I was helping Jan. TFS 2020, that's very true. Very true. Yeah. Captain Sim. It looks nice, to be fair. I give them that. It does look quite nice. But sadly, it's just rubbish. Yes, to 20k, it's very impressive, isn't it? Very, very happy. Right, okay, we've got iOS aligned now. ProPeat as required. Well, I've already turned that on. Thank you, Kane. Very kind of you. No, I haven't turned ProPeat on. I'm an idiot. Anti-ice, I'm going to turn it on. I imagine it's... I don't actually know the weather, to be fair. I should check the ATIS, but I haven't. So, let's look outside. It looks cold, doesn't it? It does look a bit cold. But that's purely because we're in Scandinavia, so I'm imagining it's colder than here, but it might not be true. ProPeat on, anti-ice set, engine hydraulic pumps already on, fuel pumps are all off. Trim air is not in this plane, or I'm looking in the wrong place. Trim air, well, maybe I'm thinking of the 700. I swear it's around here. Maybe the Zebu. This is a checklist for the Zebu, to be fair. Mason D. Thomas, hello. Welcome to the stream. Right, okay, trim air isolation valve. We have got that, and that's open. Left and right recirc vans. They're wrong. We've only got one, so that's on auto. How long is the flight? First is an hour 25 seconds, about an hour. So not too long flying today. Oh, we have a new subscriber amongst us. Thank you very much, Map K. Very kind of you. Right, here. Where am I? Fuel. Let's get fuel loaded up. Might load both legs on today, to be fair. The aircraft won't like it. I'll moan and say I've got too much fuel, but... So, FS Actions, fuel. Right, now we've got to have the fun job of adding both up. I put it in the description, actually. So I've got to do some very quick maths. So if I look at the description, so we've got 660 on the way there and 490 on the way back. So what is that? 490, 60. That's 1,500. That's 11,500. I'm going to go 13,000 because I don't know, maybe 14,000 because I don't know what wind's like today. So It's not too much, is it? I'm going to go 15,000. There we go. 33%. A third of the aircraft is full. Yeah, that's fine, Jan. Hopefully it shouldn't take you too long. Right, there's fuel loaded up. Sweet. Okay, now I've done some maths. Hopefully that's it for tonight, because I forget everything else. Right, okay, cruise and landing altitudes. We just need to put them up the top. What is our first cruise? I believe it is 39,000 feet. It's quite high for a short hop. That's not 40, 30, 39. There we go. Right, okay, passengers and cargo. Well, we've already loaded them technically. Fasten seatbelts comes to auto. Time to head down into the wonderful little machine down here. And let's get our route in. Oh, how I wish I'd brought over SimBrief. Yeah, SimBrief would be very, very helpful in the 737 right now, so I don't have to mess around doing this. Okay, planned fuel was 660, so let's 660. 6.6, even not 660, which means we've got 0.4 left, 14.4, take away 6 is 8.4. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. There's our zero fuel weight. Cost index today is 6. What a weird cost index. That seems very low. We're not carrying that many people today, clearly. Cruising altitude is 390. And execute. Do I request that? It's going to give me it wrong, isn't it? Right, okay. Let's get to our route now. And before we do that, I'll check the chat. Aviation Ace says thank you for 20,000. Well, no, thank you for 20,000. Oh, sorry, he says congrats for 20,000. Well, thank you, Aviation Ace. And Antus says, I've seen your video about Sky Dolly Replay Tool, and it sounds great. It is great, and actually, I'm going to be using it today once we start taxiing. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. Thank you very much. That's 1,000 lower than UK. Wonderful. Anyway, I need to get this loaded in today. Thank you. And it is Echo Sierra November X-ray. That's incorrect. It's Echo Sierra November Uniform. Runway is runway 35. Okay, next page. So I might as well do departure now, to be fair, just to get it in there. So runway 35, and it was NEXIL 1 Lima route. So it's straight along on the November 851 route via airway. That's the word I'm looking for. And then it's Mike 607. I learnt this about the 737 the other day. I don't actually need to put the waypoint into that bit. I can just click there, and it figures it out for me. It saves me so much time. And then we're flying straight to LENSO. And then we're on the arrival. And that is it. And I'm going to put the arrival in now, because it's not going to change. This weather is absolutely destructive. That is LENSO 3 Sierra. There it is. And that is runway 14. The only ILS we've got. That is our route in. Insufficient fuel. See, I could fill this aircraft right up. I would still say I haven't got enough fuel. That looks like a quite cool departure though. And it's going to be nice flying, I reckon. I am sorry, by the way, that it's Sim Update 10 beta only. It's not great. Nerdy, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Aviation A says, hey, I want to ask you a question. How did you get your subscribers and viewers? Well, I just kept going. Consistency is key. That's it. That's all you need to do. But anyway, flight plan is loaded in now, which is cool. All we need to do is get our takeoff performance. Go flaps 15, that's what I normally go for. Central gravity is 24.6, 4.22 up trim. There we go. Look at that for the 737-600. How that's mad. Right, okay. And that's all in. Cool. Right, what now? I'm just going to sneeze, so I'm going to mute my microphone and turn off my camera because I can feel the sneeze coming. That's not the best thing to see on stream, is it? Okay, sneeze averted. It's fine. Let's see, what was I doing? I was reading the checklist. Runway 17 is actually in use. Oh, you had to ruin it, didn't you? You had to ruin it. Right, okay. I shall change that. Thank you very much, mister. Did I go runway? Yeah, okay. Yes. Right, now I've got to find a different SID. See, I've done it through SimBrief, and what have they given me? It is true, we are on now that one. That's still fine. Right, let's run through all of that. Not up. Yeah, looks, pardon me. Looks all good to me. And it's still LENSO 3 Sierra for the arrival. No, that's not even a star. Let's see, what did it give me? LENSO. It's still runway 14, so that's fine, of course. It's pretty close to 17, so that's all good. Thank you for that minor correction. Owen K, thank you very much. Big support of my Owen, thank you for sticking by with me. It's very kind of you. You donated a lot to my charity fundraiser, remember that, so thank you very much, mate. Very, very kind. And of course, well, a channel member for quite some time. Is that a wasp? It is a wasp. Aviation Ace, there was a wasp on me. We continue, the show must go on. He says, are you on multiplayer right now? I am, but it's Sim Update 10 beta only, I'm afraid. Right, okay, I need to go through Takeoff now, so it's similar anyway. There we go. Sweet, that's all in. And just check through legs, have we got any discons? We shouldn't do, that looks all good to me. Wonderful, FMC is set up. Right, altimeter, what are we at? At the moment, it is 1014 hectopascal. Set. And we're ready to go get that APU started, so shall we do that? Before we do that, I'm going to plan my pushback, otherwise I'll forget. Right, using the magic of Valanta. Look at to see where runway 17 is. Are we closer to runway 17? Yes, we are. Oh, good. We've got Peter as well coming along with us, so we've got a few people flying. We've got 2 guys behind us. Right, okay. There we go, that'll do. Yeah, sure. As I said, any aircraft that can catch up to the 737 can come along. Okie dokie. Where was I? APU startup. So, we've got our fuel loaded on board. Oh, did you? Oh, thank you very much. So, you've been here before. Yeah, I had to end last time. I was just too tired. I was fed up of the chat. It was just manic, as the title suggested. I can hear the APU starting up. Beautiful. Thank you everyone for coming to my stream. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Beautiful SAS 737 600 right in front of us. It just looks magnificent. And there we've got SimPilot 738, and we have got Peter over there, but we can't see him at the moment. You must not be on Sim Update 10. Jarvius, we're flying from Malmo to Umea today, and then from Umea to, I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, and then from Umea to Stockholm. Right, I'm going to get the stairs removed. Don't get rid of that just yet. There we go. Release the stairs. Actually, close the door. APU is on. APU generators can come on. Right, APU bleed comes on. Engine bleed's already on. And then right at the top here, Aviation Ace I'm using Volanta, so it goes through. It's really cool actually. It goes from SimBrief into Volanta onto my eyes, but on Volanta it is so ridiculously well laid out. Can I see the? I can't see any screenshots on there yet. Let's just. Okay, I've added you guys as friends who are flying with me, so you should have a friend request. There we go, wonderful. Okay, where was I? APU's on, APU and engine bleeds are on, AC up here comes to APU generator. Right, that's all done up there. Not much else to worry about. In a minute we'll get our fuel pumps on and get ready to go. So next thing is up here, let's head over to the mode control panel. I'm going to set that. Have we got any constraints? I don't think we have. Let's check. Above 1000. Nope, that's it. Just literally above 1000. So I'm going to set that straight to 39,000. And then our VR speed or V2 speed even was 121, 122, something like that. So plus 15's 136. Well, I'm going too high. There we go. Let's just check that. That's 120. There we go. Sweet. Right. Okay. Flight directors come on. Okay. And there we go. Oh, feeling a bit better about this flight so far. Everything's gone right so far, touch wood. Auto throttle is off, V2 plus 15, we've just done that. Altitude set, fuel flow reset. Come on. There we go, he's been reset. And that's about it. Right, radio, minimums set. Landing gear levers down, speed brake, I'd hope is down. Thrust levers are closed, start levers are cut off. Yaw dampers come back up here, are now on. Left and right packs are off, we kept them off anyway because they're noisy. And left and right packs off. Right, we're ready to start up. I've got the track IR bar, yes, it's right in front of me, but I do use it to make cinematics and when I'm flying in like Cessnas, but for big airlines on streams, it's just too much for my little CPU to handle. I use it on my own normally, but I couldn't plug it in, it'll mess up Microsoft Flight, so I've plugged it, but it's sat right in front of me now. Smooth Flying says, hope you're well by the way, Pilot Stud, thank you. Hope you're well too. Flew the 737-600, last 737-600 by SAS, was a very special moment. That's awesome. I bet it was a fun flight. Thank you, Mason D. Thomas. I think you said that earlier. Thank you. Thanks again. I can't get enough. Thank you. Right, okay, where were we? We're going to go right, and then ground, and disconnect that, and engine number 2, or 2 is starting up now. Right, let's just get everything off now. Sweet. Right, okay, I should have really been doing it at the time, but I completely forgot.
This is ground. Stand by.
There we go. Right, okay, time to open up the old flight recorder. The new, oh, for goodness sake. Not that one. Engine number 2 coming on. So yeah, and welcome to the stream. Apologies if I said your name wrong there. Yeah, first time watching me on stream. Thank you very much. It's always nice to see new people, because most people come for the news and they find out I do other stuff, and hopefully they stay.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all
Wonderful.
ground equipment is removed. Please set parking brakes.
Intercept YT, hello again. Thank you again for stopping by. You were here on my last stream. Right, okay, let's record. There we go.
Please set parking brakes.
Oh, for goodness sake, be quiet. There we go.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
There we go, getting lifted up. Very nice. Right, engine number 1 can now come on.
Start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
I haven't turned my fuel on. Am I going insane? Do I need to turn it on yet? I missed all of those. Whoops.
Please release parking brake.
Let's just be quiet.
Parking brakes
Right, I'm gonna...
released.
I don't think the 737 would start up in real life, but alas.
It will start in the sequence.
There we go.
Parking brake.
I've just released my parking brake. There we go, everything's ready now. Sweet. Missed out about 5 things from the checklist because I didn't scroll down hard enough. Yeah, I know, I'm quite annoyed, but Sim Update 10 just runs better on my system, like significantly better. This is... What's it doing? What is it doing? I released my parking brake. What is going on? There we go. So, in an ever-increasing eco-friendly world, Scandinavian airlines have came up with a method of pushback that is set to reduce emissions by 60%, and this is what they came up with. Much lighter aircraft. You see, it wouldn't let me go, so I released my parking brake, and then of course it was fine because it started going, and then this happened. Oh, we got someone here now. So I hope it lowers us down. My camera seems to flash when I record, so it clearly doesn't like that.
Completed. Please set your parking brake.
Oh, now you want my parking brake set. It's like a roller coaster, isn't it? Okay. Oh no, what's going to happen?
Parking brake.
Yeah, I've just set my parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Cool, look at this lower. That is...
Ground. Startup is complete.
What?
You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position.
That, my friends, is
Thank you and
it's
goodbye.
made my camera lag out. That, my friends, is what I call a alternate push and start. Okay, after that good fun, at least that wasn't my fault really there, let's go up to the overhead panel. We need to get a few things sorted off. Disengage the lift option to stop that issue. Okay, so it's a common bug. I'm glad. Left and right pack was already off. That's on ground, that's on ground. We've done that. System A comes on. That comes to turn the generators on. Ooh, look at that, all pretty lights. And ProPeat we've already kept on. I probably should turn it off, but oh well. Anti-ice I've kept it on as well. Left and right pack comes to auto. We are ready to go, amigos. Taxi lights come on. And APU hopefully should come off. Right. Isolation valve. That's the last thing. Comes to auto. Everything else is set. Check, 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 check. APU bleed comes off. APU comes off. Wonderful. There we go. Right, okay, I'm guessing Lando Lake's waiting for me, so if you can get ready quicker than me, which I imagine you can, you're not screaming, so I'm going to pull forward, you'll be able to push back, hopefully that'll be all fine. Right, okay. Taxi lights are on auto, run my turn off, we're not really going to need, we're not going to crash into anyone hopefully. Parking brakes off. Look at that sunset, guys. That's mad. Right, okay, we'll get our flap set. I'm going to go open Volanta so I know the way to go. Should be a left up here. As always, I won't be able to read chat during takeoff and landing for quite obvious reasons. Right, okay, half an hour startup, not too shabby. Right, okay, I can see the windsock over there, so we've got about 5 knots from the side, which is nothing to worry about. Do you know when FS traffic is releasing? I wish I did, but I don't. I might ask, because I do have some talking points with Just Flight. Right, and they cabin up a bit. That's better. I don't like my cabin too bright. I think it ruins the vibe. Yes, I do believe it is coming to Xbox eventually. Or some form of it is. That might be incorrect because they have got an application. But I do believe they're working on some form of it for Xbox. I might be wrong. I might be confusing it with Aerosoft's Simple Traffic. Right, flaps are now coming down to 15. Rejected takeoff set. Once we get that, no entry. Oh no. Cat 2 RLS, I was about to say. What, I didn't think I was in the wrong part of town. I know where the runway is now. Is there a price yet? No, there's not yet, no, sadly. Bit off the taxiway marking, I'll admit. Right, okay. Sweet. Everything else should be fine. What is that in there? Using reserve fuel, that was quick. Verify takeoff speeds, okay, let me check. You can never get bored of it, you're right. It's such a nice cockpit. Okay, this seems to... Great, that means that's got to go way forward. I have, yes, I did look into it. I don't know what happened to it, because it was being worked on and then it wasn't being worked on. I don't know. This is the thing with freeware projects. I do look out for them, but sometimes they're a bit turbulent, if you'll pardon the aviation pun. I'm quite off the line, but we'll take it. Let me just admire the beauty of not having my face in the shot. There we go, I'm back. Wonderful. What is Panchodi? I've never heard of it. Let me just search Google what that is. India. Panchori. Apparently. Someone says, are you having issues with the parking brake? No, I'm not, but there is no parking brake dynamics. So it means just like in real life, you have to put down your toe brakes and then put your parking brake. Right, okay. I'm going to wait until this guy pushes back behind us. I think he's coming round, slowly but surely. Let me just check VNAV is. Okay, autopilot's working. While we come onto the runway, I'm just going to turn TARA on. What should our squawk code be today? Put 20,000. But that is some sort of... Oh, no, right, let me go higher, okay. Rightio. Good stream so far, guys. I've really enjoyed it, which is always good fun. Just take a look. It looks magnificent, even with all the sort of trepidations of streaming, which is quite hefty on my computer. It still looks marvellous. Really awesome. Right, I think I'm going to get away now, because of course we have got a second flight to do, so Lando Lakes can catch up to us, and I'm sure he will. Pre-takeoff checks. Oh, Intercept, thank you for coming along. Okay, I've got a few questions in chat, but I'll get them done and read through thoroughly, because I read every question after takeoff. So we've got our lights on, engine start switches come on to continuous, and I'm going to make it so I can actually see up here, because I can't see anything yet. There we go, that's a bit better. Continuous, just so they don't ice up mid-flight or stop working, that sort of thing. Auto brake, we've done RTO, runway turn-off lights are off, position lights are strobe and steady, beacon lights basically. Position lights, even not beacon lights, sorry. Landing lights, let's put those bad boys on. ATC and TCAS, we've done that. And heading bug is runway heading. And what is runway heading, I hear you ask? I don't know, I've forgotten. No, it's 170. Jake Hancock, hello, nice to see you, welcome, welcome. I don't know if it's 171, but we'll find out when it lines up on the navigation display. Oh, I've put over now. That's about right, it was 167 to be exact. Right, the baby says I'm Swedish. Well, I'm in your beautiful country, so hopefully I don't crash into the ground and ruin your beautiful country, but I'm sure it'll go well. Let's go. Right, taxiing onto the runway now. Okie dokie. Right, so we'll come to a stop. We'll bring put our brakes, toe brakes on. Bring power up to about 40%. Release toe brakes, and we'll go toga for this runway because I'm unfamiliar with it, so it's always a good shout. But before we do that, LNAV, VNAV comes on. We'll check our flaps. Flaps are set. RTO's on. Position lights we've all done. We're ready to go. Parking brake. We'll set that for in a moment. Bring throttle up to 50%. It's quite the steep turn out, I just noticed. So do you want to make sure that's right? I'll just set something I shouldn't have. Right, okay, parking brake comes on. Power comes to 50%. I've just released my parking brake, but oh well, we'll roll with it. And release parking brake and full power. That was botched, but oh well. Let's go. I'm going to push a bit of forward pressure. This aircraft is like a rocket, I tell you. There we go. Oh. Straight up. Sweet. Positive rate. Gear up. Pull back on the throttle slightly. Rightio. VNAV's alive. Flaps come up. Autopilot, we're at 1,000 feet. Autopilot comes on. All set. That can come on. Sweet. Quite the turnout, as I said. Look at that. We are up quickly. Right, we need to be above 1,000 feet. That was the only constraint. Sweet. My face will make a return shortly. And look at that, magic of cinema. Look at the sky. Now what I'm going to do when we do get to Umea, ignore the camera flashing sporadically, I'm going to put the time back a few hours just so it looks pretty like this, because it's a great time to fly, isn't it? Really is. Right, transition altitude is 5,000 feet, so we'll go to standard pressure soon after that, so in about 30 seconds time. Aircraft's levelling off slightly at 195 knots, transition altitude coming up. Come on. And there we go. Lando Lakes, we'll see you in a minute. SimPilot 737, see you in a minute as well. And that is exactly why I do flight sim, views like that. You know, at times it gets very tedious being a YouTuber and doing the same sort of content, trying to diversify it all the time, and then that not going too well. But this is why I do it. Flying with you guys, nothing like it. Right, okay, let me head to the chat to answer some questions. Hey mate, have you tried VATSIM? Yes, I do. I use it. I haven't used it for a while. I went on IVAO the other day for a long haul flight, which was quite good fun. I use VATSIM when there's good coverage. I'm that sort of person, you know. If I'm feeling like it, then I will basically just go on the network with the best coverage. Normally VATSIM wins, but yeah. Jake says, what a beaut. Oh yes, it's certainly very pretty. Right, let's get those flaps all the way up now. I haven't done VATSIM on a stream. Actually, that's a lie. I used to do it on X-Plane quite a bit, but it just doesn't work on stream for me. It's too much to manage for one person. And gear can come to off. Oh, that is a pretty sight. Okay, we've just passed 10,000 feet, my spidey sensors are tingling, landing lights come off. And we can now increase speed. That can come off. Sweet. Wonderful. Flying into the sun, not literally. Yeah, I like to alternate between face cam because you don't want to see my face for the whole thing, do you? If there's a good sight, then you'd prefer to see that sort of thing. Fuel is going down quickly, I notice. That should be fine. Oh, for goodness sake, I just realised. No, that should be fine. 6396 kilograms to pounds. Ooh. It's gonna be close. Should be running it right to the bullet. No time for go-arounds today. So, there it should be fine, because that includes reserve, of course. How much do we need for the flight itself? Let's see. Oh, perfect, that's okay. So for the flight, we need 3,012, which is... Oh, we've got plenty, we've got double the amount we need, no need to worry there. The sky is beautiful, it really is. Blade Stars says hi, I say hello back. Welcome to the stream. Looks like Lando Lakes is coming onto the runway now, but can't be sure. This is why I flight sim. Views like this, marvellous. Should be a bit sneaky. Right, what camera would be good? I should really assign some buttons for that, that'd be a bit better, wouldn't it? Look at that. Impeccable. Wonderful, isn't it? Looks spectacular, as you'd expect. So after this, we're flying from Umea, up the top, to Stockholm, which actually, if we continue on this path, we should roughly see on the way, which would be good fun. Now, I don't know if I've got any scenery in Stockholm, I genuinely can't remember, and it's a bit of a bigger airport, so it's going to be fun to navigate into, I guess. But just look at, am I pointing in the right place? Look at the sun down there. That is marvellous, isn't it? That is great. That just looks pristine, doesn't it? It really does. Those are why we do it. It's just amazing, isn't it? Just 10 years progress from FSX to this. It is incredible. Jan says hopefully he'll join for the next flight. Awesome. Look forward to seeing you. Do you have the Umea freeware installed? Yes, I do. Unsure about Stockholm, but I definitely have Umea. Do you follow football? Yeah, I keep up with it, I guess. I support Ipswich in real life. Don't know if you've heard of them. Depends on what part of the world you're at. And if England are playing, I'll normally watch, but I'm not massively into it, but I do follow. Right, okay, we're now turning onto NEXIL. Jelly Hamster, awesome name. Hello, welcome to tonight's stream. Nice to have you on board. Right, okay, we're... Sweet. Toxify, hello, welcome to the stream. Flying over beautiful Sweden. Right, not too far from top of cruise, although I do notice it's top of climb even, not top of cruise. It keeps going further and further out. Yeah, don't. Hopefully, at least one leg will go all right. I hope, and then I can cut it if the other one goes bad. But so far, so good. Oh, I'd love to be able to give you a date, but I cannot. Literally with PMDG, they like to push things back, don't they? I'd say September, mid-September. That's my prediction. That'd be quite. That'd be earliest for me. Mid-September. Thank you very much to G Nobes for subscribing. Very kind of you. Welcome on board. Right, okay, we've now got 4 people following us. Let's get you guys in the shot. Oh, a bit of lag there. Oh, look at that. Awesome. That is beautiful, isn't it? That is really good. Try that again, because my camera is funny. Sweet. Right, okay. You have been here. Yeah, you have been here for a while. No whiskey and coke today, no. Don't need it for this stream, it's gone alright so far. Yeah, I would agree, I think sub-only chat has helped massively. It's so much better. Basically, it means, obviously, the questions I get are more important, because they're from subscribers, but it means I don't have to worry about what anyone's saying on there. Lando Lakes, hello! Howdy y'all, he says. Hello. Sweet. Right, we're not too far away. We've got about 6,000 feet to go, or 6,000 feet exactly now. Yeah, that seems to be the way. I might swap open to open chat. That could be a good shout in cruise, because I'm not really doing anything else, so I don't know if it'll get a few more people talking, maybe? We'll try it, and then if it goes bad, I shall, of course, change it. Does that do it? Bit of an experiment, because I don't have that much experience with Microsoft Flight Sim YouTube live streaming. I don't do it all too often, as you've seen. How do I do it? Customization. Let's see. See how long it takes to get the bots. Shall we see? How many flight hours do you have in real life? Approaching, I think it's about 8 hours 45. Not too long. All on the Cessna 152 PPL. I've then got about 2 hours in the Grob Tutor, but that was with cadets, and then it technically takes it up to 9.5 hours with Cessna 152 just like pleasure flights, but obviously that's not training, so 8.5 in total realistically. You should do that to my IVA. I would love to. The thing is with that, it means I have to sit down. Obviously I'm sitting down speaking to you guys, but it's a lot. I've got quite a noisy family, to be perfectly honest with you, who I love dearly, but yeah, it's awkward to fit in with controllers and everything, and I do enjoy it, but it is the most stressful streaming situation because you've got to worry about the aircraft, ATC, and the chat, and the stream itself. So yeah. Cryex says, do you know when Xbox is going to get a good airliner? Well, hopefully the PMDG 737-700 will be coming over soon, because that's going on the marketplace, the PC marketplace first, but it shouldn't be too long, probably after Sim Update 10, maybe a month or so after, and it should be on Xbox. I say should because it could change, but that should be the case. And if not PMDG, then it'll be the Airbus A310 by ESNU Simulations in September. I would Toxify, but my flight plan is calculated fuel for 39,000 feet, and I know I'd save more fuel going higher, but I prefer to stick to it at that, because you never know. Where are you flying to right now? Great question. We're flying to Umea. I think that's how you pronounce it, being more specific, which is North Sweden. It wants us to begin our descent over Stockholm, which is ironically where we're going after. That is a very long descent if that's the case. That's like half the route just for descent. Something's beeping at me. Oh, we're approaching. Sweet, so I now have been given a donut, which is not too good for my diet, but nonetheless. Good donut. Ah, Front Row Kenny, thank you very much for coming along. Hopefully they got a ESSA fixed. What is that, the airport we're flying to after Stockholm? Yes, Arlanda. They've got some steps in the middle of the runway. Good fun. Just adds to the excitement. Flying to the country I live in, but I live in the north. Yeah, it's a beautiful country, Sweden. My brain just went dead now. I was reading so many messages. Yeah, it's quite high. But we're basically already there. So, and we've got, how long? 421 nautical miles remaining, so we've still got 300 nautical miles at this height, which reminds me, I've kept our passengers in seats so that can come off. Front Row Kenny said, on my secondary account, but wanted to say congrats. Thank you very much, that's very kind of you. And there we've got Sim Pilot 737 approaching cruise, and Lando Lakes about 10,000 feet under him. Very, very kind. Lego Steve, hello, welcome to the chat. Used to love Lego as a child, still like it quite a bit now. Actually got a Lego man sitting with me here, holding up to the camera. It probably ruined my focus, but there we go. There's something just very relaxing about it. Really assigned buttons to that, I don't know why I haven't. Will you show us replay? Oh yes, I will. Sky Dolly will do a live preview of that I have shown you before on the video. Do check it out if you haven't. But yeah, I'll show you. So we're flying from Malmo in the south of Sweden, like literally right at the tip, to Umea, which is sort of north central, and then we're flying down to Stockholm. We're going to fly over Stockholm in about 100 nautical miles, so about 10 minutes time. Bit of turbulence. Sweet. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, Jan. That really does mean a lot. Never really think of my voice as calm, but that's very kind of you. Just look at that. Marvellous. How did you change your interaction button with cockpit instruments? What do you mean by that? Is that a 737 focus question, or in general? Wonderful. So there we go. SimPilot 738 has reached his cruise, with Lando Lake's not too far behind him. Just look at that. It looks awesome. It just looks fantastic. Oh. Did I put the wrong coordinate down? Or have I... Let me check that. Flight plan, second route. Okay, I haven't loaded in SimBrief for a new one yet, so probably does need to be updated. Did you crash? Oh, I'm so sorry, Lando Lakes. I'm so sorry. Thank you for flying with us, though. What you can do, either slow up and join us. If you've got Volanta autosave on, or just... I mean, you came along for the ride, so that's all that matters. Yeah, that's true. This route actually is a real one. This is what SAS used to do in the 737-600. So this is before, of course, they retired it. So this is real. Just look at that though. Marvellous. It is really good. Do you mean the green banana? The term for when you're getting close to on here? Yeah, it's true. The 737-800. So many more possibilities in terms of real life. No, they don't still operate it. No, retired 2019, 2020. My car keys are in my pocket and I'm sitting on them. Okay. No, I'm on multiplayer though, so you can fly with me if you'd like. Do they still operate them? I think they're retired. I might be wrong. Oh. Give it. Are they a special send off in 2019? Yeah. They're gone. Forgot to press traffic. That's true. I did. Where's it gone? Traffic there. Ooh, yeah. Hello, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Not that we'll pick up any traffic, except you guys behind us. Right, we've got 10.4 thousand pounds of fuel left. Which is plenty. We'll need to do a bit of refuelling on the ground though. Coming back to Stockholm, which we are soon to fly over. Hopefully it'll be a decent landing. I like the 737-600 landing wise. I prefer it to the 700 variant. I don't know why. Maybe it's shorter, it's closer to a general aviation aircraft. Your sim just broke? Oh dear. Sorry to hear that. Whew, dearie me. Just do that for the Instagram. Smile. It's not focusing on me. That's a bit silly, isn't it? There we go. Wonderful. Right, that'll be going on the Instagram story. Get some more people in the chat. Sweet. Oops. That's fine. Everyone, no one could be like an encyclopedia on aviation because there's so much stuff. Is it just crashing? How's it crashing? I don't believe WestJet does use them anymore. I think they also retired 2020, 2019. They're used by Air Algiers in Algeria, I still believe. Where are you now in the sim? So right now, inbound to TRS, Tango Romeo Sierra, which is Stockholm, VOR. That's not true. It's Trossa VOR, which is about 30 nautical miles south of Stockholm. So we're not too far out of Stockholm. I think what I'm going to start doing streams, I'm going to do more of these 2-sector flights. And then we're just going to tick off European countries, like go to Norway, go to Oslo, and then move up to, I don't know, Svalbard or something. Then go to Finland, start in Helsinki, and move up to a Manx or something like that. That'd be good fun. That's very weird, Intercept YT. I don't know. I haven't joined the Insider program myself personally, so I hope it fixes itself for you. Perfect, Jan. You ought to be loading up into Umea. I'll put it in the chat for you. Because we're about 40 minutes outbound. Inbound even. So it's Umea. And that is Echo Sierra November uniform. There we go. There is some scenery for that if you'd like it. I do recommend it. It will make it look a bit better, I imagine. It works now, perfect, good to hear. Party Musk lives, probably pronounced your name wrong there, but I do apologise. I live in Umea, well, we'll be flying there soon. So, how did you get Sim Update 10 to work? Ooh, that's going to be fun. Obviously that's about 400 meters longer than what we need as a 737-600, but that's going to, yeah, don't come in too quick. Sweet. Right, returning over to Onso now. Typical. Yeah, it's almost impossible to keep up with. In void, runway 01 right, and runway 19 left for Stockholm. I'm going to check that. I'm not that I don't believe, I'm just going to check my flight plan to see which one I'm going for. What did I put in? 01 left. Okay, 01 left we're going for, so that should be okay. Wonderful. I used full max brake and full reverse yesterday and it was close. Good fun. It'll be a good test of PMDG's flight model then. When the PMDG 737-600 coming to the marketplace? World Update 10. I do you mean Sim Update 10? I installed it from beta. Yeah, I installed it from Steam. Sorry, not beta. That made no sense. Will the PMDG 737-600 come to marketplace? It will eventually, but it's going to be some time. It normally takes about a month or so between release on an official vendor and then the marketplace. I'm just going to pause quickly because ready for landing. It's going to go really, my voice is going to go loud now. I shouldn't really pause, but I need to. I'm just going to check what I put for reverse. But nothing. Toggle reverse thrust. Okay, that's fine. It's just that one. Just that one. Right, that's all good. Just make sure I get max reverses. Quite excited for this landing, you know. It's probably going to be horrible. I might put time a bit forward. When will the 737-800 release? I don't know. My prediction's middle of September, but I might be wrong. Still can't find you. It might be because you're on Sim Update 9 and I'm on Sim Update 10, so you probably won't be able to see me if that's the case. What will be the price of the PMDG 737-900 variant? That's quite far in the future and I have absolutely no idea. I've got to be honest, I'm not really an insider. I get sent press releases a few times a month, but if I got information like that, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you guys anyway. Right, we've got Peter B32 behind us. Right, so we're not too far from our top of descent now. We are, well, we're quite far still. About 100 miles to go. Yeah, I'll go full flaps. And then spoilers straight on. Come in slowly. And looks like it should be okay. Annoyingly, we do have to backtrack quite a bit by the looks of things. It looks like, oh, maybe not. What a weird taxiway. Yes, we do. We do need to backtrack. And it should be fun to take off and do the slightly shorter leg later tonight. Hopefully we'll get down in about half an hour, and then the other flight should take us to about 10:30, and then we'll be done. So there we go, loaded up the map, like someone requested. Who requested that? I saw it and now I've lost the message. Tom Fisher. No, he said he's from Vancouver. I am on Microsoft Flight Sim server. I'm on North Europe, so do feel free to come along, join us either on the ground or mid-air, or at Stockholm and meet us on the ground there for our second leg. Either way, you're very welcome to come along. Okay, there's the message that says it was from Luco is cute. So thank you for that, Luco. There's the map for you. Pilot star, what are your settings? I'm fully high end, and then I've swapped clouds to ultra, and then brought plants and bushes down to medium. That's it off the top of my head, I think. Sweet. Thank you very much, STF1124 plays. Very kind of you for coming along. Have a good day. Right, I'm going to be a bit cheeky now. Just to give us a bit more visibility coming into UCEA. Give it, whoa, not that much. No. There we go. That looks nicer. Means I won't have to do ILS for one, so I just fly by hand. Bring us down ILS, disconnect. 1,000 feet, happy days. There's a dog barking outside. Do apologise for that. Not my dog. Yes, I'm on multiplayer. Yeah, you feel free to come along. Sweet. Looking fantastic. Oh, settings for multiplayer. Okay, I get you. All settings, all players, and a North Europe server. So all players, North Europe server. Jules, hello. Welcome to the channel. He says hello from France. Lovely country you have. I love France. Right, so we're about 20 nautical miles. That is a very interesting go around. This is vectors. Yep, SAS, Scandinavian Air Service, if my memory corrects me. Let's try and get to 100 likes on the stream. I'm sure we can do it. Right, turning now. So VNAV should automatically make us descend. Once we hit top of descent. It should be good fun. And if it doesn't, I'll cry. Simple as that. Oops, zoomed out a bit too far there. Sweet, looking good. Right, we've got 9.1 thousand pounds of fuel left on board. Let's check descent. Don't want to descend now. Transition altitude, all good. See the arrival. That's all in. That's okay. Will be vectors for missed approach. Jelly Hamster, welcome back. Right, okay, we're going flaps 40 as low as possible, and ILS is 109er decimal 90 109er decimal 9. Make sure that's plugged in. Course is 130. Hello Craig Stevens, welcome to the live stream, and course for right is 130. Well, it depends what type of ton you're using, Raykit. Imperial or metric? I'll leave it up to you. I'm just in the 737. I haven't gone into that much detail. It is SAS, so technically not a European, UK airline. It's a European airline, so I guess they'd be more hot on their metric versus Imperial. Runway 14 in use. I've got runway 14, that's fine. Perfect. Well, there we have it. Yeah, I can imagine the Americans use pounds all the time. I don't actually know how you even... I don't even know how you change it in here, to be fair. I would imagine it's... Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. I imagine there is a way, but... SimBrief does it in kilograms. I just convert it to pounds, because I have to for this. Shaharian, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I got you. I don't think, yeah, that's always been the case for years, I'd imagine. Right, okay. Thank you very much. It's been a journey. 20k. It's certainly been a journey. Oh, it does look good, doesn't it? It looks really, really good. Never get old. Never gets old. Oh, thank you very much. PMDG setup. Aircraft. Displays. And there it is. That's how you do it. I could probably do it now. Yeah, I can. There we go. There you go, Mr. Rakit. I've swapped it over now. That'll save me having to convert it. Thank you for that. Now I don't have to go on to Google to put kilograms to pounds. Anyway, that does help me out because now I can compare it to SimBrief. Not too far from top of descent now. Never knew how to do that. I haven't really looked into the FMC and the non-operational parts, really. Are you more of a Boeing fan? Yeah, I think I am. I do prefer... I haven't tried the Phoenix A320, so I guess I am a little bit biased. I just have been enjoying the 737s too much. But I will have the Phoenix soon. It's certainly something I'll be getting. I've got to be honest with you, I've just been busy in real life. I don't have time to stream, and I've been really focusing on being consistent with videos. So it has meant I haven't been able to actually fly on this as much as I have wanted to, just sitting in the cockpit of an aircraft waiting, really. I've been flying in real life, getting work, job interviews, all that stuff. Busy after college, so yeah. Okay, we're about 17 miles away from top of descent. Aircraft should take us down soon. Let me check the checklist. That's not the one. Okay. Descent engine start switches will come to continuous, and landing lights will come on at 10,000 feet, as we all know. Right, come on, about 10 nautical miles out, top of descent now. So before descent, engines come to cont. Yeah, I agree. I went on my first A320 not that long ago from Dublin to London Heathrow. It was so much more comfortable. I do have to agree there. Flying them's a different story. They're quite boring to fly, I think. Airbus aircraft, although I haven't tried the Phoenix compared to Boeing. I say that the 787 is quite mundane. But I just like aircraft where that's not fly-by-wire. Fly-by-wire just does not feel good to me. I prefer to actually feel the movement, not just like play a video game, really, I guess. Gran Canaria, nice place. I went down to Lanzarote a few years ago. Ooh, something's flashing down there. Sim pilots came along with us, thank you very much. 12 past 10 in Sweden. Well, it's not that much, but it's not that much. Later here, it's 12 past 9. So you're only an hour ahead. Tiring for some, but not night owls like me. Yeah. Right, there we go. The VNAV has taken its turn, and we're taking us down to, let's go 3,000 feet. We should see the ILS by then. I'm just going to check that. Step, 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 step. Ooh, interesting. Just turns us straight on. Good fun. Should be good. An hour later in Finland. Could you open it on my map? Yeah, sure thing. Whoops, I just smacked my keyboard. Here we go. I don't think I can zoom out anymore. Doesn't look like it. It looks like this is it. So the airport we're flying to is up here. Oh, hang on, Mum. My mum is just at the door. Apologies for that, there was a bug I had to catch. Right, he's given us our minimums. Very, very helpful. Oh, there we go. Sweet, thank you for that. Minutes from Disaster, well I hope not tonight, says hello, welcome. When you downloaded Sim Update 10, did you have to take the long loading time for the 737? Yes I did. It just resets it, so yeah. Right, really not long to go now. Seems very steep. People have just spawned in front of us. Looks like we've got some people on the ground either waiting for us or welcome party, hopefully. We've got no warnings on the FMC, so I'm presuming it can do it in terms of getting down there. And we are going full flaps for today's landing, which should be visual. ILS will take us down to about 1,000 feet and then I'll fly it. Be interesting to see how it goes. You don't see any land. I can see land, just about, over there. Right, need to be above 10,000 feet here. Cool. Hopefully we'll be landed on the ground in 15 minutes. Look outside and left. Beautiful, isn't it? Just sea there at the moment as far as I can see. Yeah, we've got a few people on the ground waiting for us, but I can see the land. Hopefully this helped you. This should be a wonderful approach. I'm looking forward to this. Peter in his B-32, I keep saying that like it's like the bomber, he's coming with us. He's done a pretty good job of following us so far. He's getting quite quick as well, so we've got 3 people coming along and then 2 people on the ground, so thank you very much guys, it's a privilege to fly with you. Now, all I've got to do is ace the landing. Which is never an easy feat on stream, but hopefully we'll get no lag. Reading some comments on a YouTube video I did. Someone else did a review, and I basically said that I'm happy that PMDG released this for cheaper. People were annoyed at me. Well, not me, for someone else for saying they prefer this to X-Plane. It's just mad. I don't get why people can't enjoy flight simulation as a whole. You know? Doesn't always need to be a competition. Oh well. Alas. Do you prefer yoke or stick? I prefer yoke. All the time. I love my yoke. Peter Barkham's had a few cockpit problems. Well, as long as you get here, that's what matters. I did note I found you on Volanta. Did seem to do a bit of swerving around Stockholm. So I'm imagining either the plane just didn't want to follow a waypoint, or you came around too fast, something like that. Apron will be full, you're right. We've got 2 people on the ground, maybe 3 in a minute, maybe 4, and then we've got people coming, so hopefully you guys can join us to Stockholm. I'll get some photos down there. and you'll see it on the community page later tonight. How do I join server? Come onto multiplayer, select all players, and go on North Europe. But it will only work with Sim Update 10. If you're on Sim Update 9, you won't see us. I haven't tried the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke. I'd like to. I saw it in a shop, but it's very expensive. You lost LNAV. Fair enough. It's just been yeah, it's a bit temperamental at times. Wonderful. Flying in heading mode. It's going to be fun getting you down, Peter. If you put the ILS in, obviously you'll be fine, because that's independent from LNAV. Luke, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. My good friend Luke. Rightio. So we've been 1 hour 50 into the flight stream as a whole, and coming in for our first leg, 22,000 feet, 260 airspeed, not too shabby, about Mach 5.59. Cool. Let's hope 737 works this time, or doesn't do something stupid. Yeah, that's always good. Any idea why Volanta can't see me? No clue. If SimConnect isn't working, could be something to do with that. I don't know. It's very, very dependent on your system. That's the issue. It's very hard to troubleshoot. Sweet. Right, okay, so 10,000 feet above, as you can see there, which we are doing, and doing just fine. And then we just fly, wrapping round. Should be cool. Hopefully it'll be a good landing today. Touch wood. You never know with me, it's either really good or really bad. There's not really an in-between. Cool. Yep, so TUS has just put what you need to do if you want to fly. We've got a few people on the ground, so 2 people on the ground and then about 3 people in the air behind me. If you do want to fly, you will need to be on multiplayer, select all players, go North Europe server, and you must be on Sim Update 10 beta. I'm sorry about that, but I can't go back to Sim Update 9. It just crashes whenever I load in. We are 11 likes away from 100, which is the goal for today's stream. Yeah, Volanta causes freezes for me on Microsoft Flight Sim. We used to get them loads. I disabled it because it's something on the 737 and Volanta. It just does not like each other. Sweet. Okay, we've got 50 viewers. Very good. Thank you for coming along, guys. Very kind of you all. I'm 9, sorry. We're 9 likes away from our goal today. That's very weird. Valanta is quite buggy. I've got premium version, so I do find it works a bit better. I don't know if it's intentional or not. Right. Umea is 1006. There we go. Oops. Pretty light. How is this? Well, you tell me. You can watch it on the screen. I really like it actually. It's quite a fun aircraft to fly. It looks really quirky. It really does. But yeah, drag required. Okay. Well, we're below 300 knots, so let's give it a bit of speed brake. There we go. Probably a bit too much. It's not going to do much now because we're too fast, but it'll have some effect. Yeah, I did look at that. I will have to backtrack. Yeah. I saw, sadly. It's good fun though. It'll be good if I do a good landing. If I do a bad landing, then I'll be grumpy. I won't be bothered. I'm afraid that's the difference. Oops. Right, okay, I'm going to check checklist. It's going to be fine. Okay. Descent procedure, landing lights will come on in 4,500 feet. That's about it. QNH has been set and ready. Altitude we've got for 3,000 feet. ILS we've set. Frequency we've set. Course we've set. Approach speed we've got in. It is... what was it? 128. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be really slow, which will be interesting in the 600. Landing light will turn on 10,000 feet. Landing gear, no need yet. Taxi lights. Do we have auto in this one? I don't think we do. I think it's on and off, and they're still on. You didn't see that. I'm so used to them being auto in the A320 or Honda Jet or anything I've used to fly, and you don't even have taxi lights in the Cessna 152. What Microsoft Flight Sim add-on are you most excited for? Well, it'd have to be ESNU Simulations A310. That's going to be good fun for free. Or the fly-by-wire A380. That's also going to be exciting. It's just a really exciting time, you know? Oops. Just look at that. It looks great. It really does. Okie dokie. Right, getting very close to turning those old landing lights on right now. Ori, hello, welcome to the stream. Guys, if you haven't liked the video yet, be sure you do. The stream, I should say, not video. Oh, Fox, I'm glad you've enjoyed the stream so far. Oh, he's retracted his message. He must have wanted to say a bit more. Good height. Probably starting the flight. Are you having an issue? If you are, just let me know. Maybe I'll be able to help from the air. Right, okay, getting very close to 10,000 feet. Got our first set of flaps down shortly. The landing lights will come on. You completed your first solo. Very well done. I hope to follow your path soon. That must feel awesome. I've got landing lights on now. Transition altitude's 5,000 feet, so we don't need to worry just yet. Oh, I see. Can you see me from behind now? Oh yeah, you're in sight. Got you. You're in sight. First set of flaps coming down. That's very slow. Maybe we'll keep up for now. Don't need to be that slow that quickly. Shark Team, welcome. Remember, you have to manually disarm the auto brake at 30 knots. Tyler, that's awesome. Well done. That must be awesome. Sweet. Very, very interesting. I haven't had the issue with Atlanta myself, but I would imagine it's probably more than likely a install issue if that's the case. So I know it's awkward, but the best bet would probably be to reinstall the Atlanta. It's very close to us. I'm trying to keep my speed up so I don't get too close. His T-Casco is blaring. Keeping engine anti-ice on for these clouds, and seatbelts should be on. Should be on. Sweet. Oh, interesting. No clue then. Excuse the motorbike in the background. Yeah. Okay, that's probably a good shout. You are quite close. Because you'll be landing soon after anyway. Thank you, Drink and Bust. That's very kind of you. He says, love the content. I've been watching you for a long time now. I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing awesome. Thank you. That means a lot. Right, there we go. It's quite the tight turn-in, to be fair. Right. Transition altitude is rapidly approaching. Is your name Peter? No, it's certainly not. There we go. Was transition altitude 5 or 6,000? I can't remember now. Alas. Right, we've got the RLS coming on now. You can see the arrows slowly turning up. $800. Oh, no, not yet. I'll be the first to report on it when it comes about, though. Not that I've heard any. Right, now coming under 5,000 feet. Bit of a lag spike there. That's acceptable, though. Much smoother than my last flight. At least we got somewhere this time. Sweet. I reckon mid-September is my prediction. I'm going to turn off my face just so you guys can get a better view of landing. It was flickering all that time because it was recording, so I do apologise for that. Okay, about to hit 4,000 feet. It's going to be very, very quick. Right, auto brake will come to 2. Another safe flaps down. Try capturing my landing with drone cam. Oh dear, extra pressure. Right, here we go, not long to go now. Let's get the third stage of flaps down. Approaching 3,000 feet. Let's bring it down a bit lower. 2,500 is probably acceptable. I'd like to see the runway. There's runway in sight. There's a cloud right in the way. I'd love to do a visual right now, but I can't really get away with it, I'm afraid. Ooh, you're very close. Are we very high? It seems like we're high. Right, I've got the runway in sight just about. ILS is on. Yeah, I'll answer questions after landing just to focus on it. It's normally best. You're holding, sweet. Right, I think I can just about see the runway flashing. Smooth. Oh, I wanted to do visual, but clouds in the way. So maybe once we get after the visual, it should be acceptable. But you never know with these things. There we go. Shush. Be quiet. That'll go away shortly. We're just about. There we go. Gear coming down now. Come on, be quiet. Oh, there we go. Right, he's gone. Last stage of flaps coming down now. We're ready for landing. Final checks. Let me get my checklist up. Right, I'll disengage autopilot at 1,000 feet. Ready to take us down. Runway is in sight now. That's cool. ILS we've got. We're just going normal, single channel. We won't be doing auto land. I don't think they've even got it. Right, auto brake set. Flaps 40. Gear down. Spoilers are armed. ILS set. Runway in sight. As I said, I can't keep an eye on necessarily chat at the moment, so I haven't been looking. We're all ready. What a stunning approach. How beautiful. Right, okay, I notice autopilot's going a bit funny now, so I'm going to disengage and take full control. Don't go full power. One, what's it doing? There we go. I don't know what happened there. It seemed to one engine seemed to want to go further than the other. Weird. That's okay. We've got control now. Check. That's gonna mess up our landing, sadly. Oh well, is what it is. Engine number 2 wants to go full power for some mysterious reason. Lovely lag spike. Alright, let's get that power all the way down. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Still a bit high. I've even got pappies here. Am I going insane? Quite a crosswind. Got about 20 knots of crosswind. A bit left rudder, to be fair, on the ground will be needed pretty quickly. Ooh, that crosswind is beating me up. Quite embarrassingly. Continue, we're very low, but...
50, 30, 20, 10.
I'll take it. That crosswind's beating me up. I'll take that. Better than my last landing. Right, it's okay, reverses not coming, they're not working. Why aren't reverses working? Why aren't reverses working? Right, let's see what Valanta said. Okay, minus 400 FPM. It was heavy, but I had that crosswind. It's not my smoothest landing. But we did have that problem with engine number 2, thinking it would be funny to shoot us out. Acceptable. I'll take that. For a crosswind, I'll take it. Yeah, reverses, I could have needed, I could have used them. Oh, thank you very much, Leo, very kind of you. I haven't really done a crosswind landing on stream before, so there's first for everything. He says, great landing, well done. Thank you very much, very kind of you. I'm going to try and get off this runway as soon as possible. And then we'll start leg 2. Hopefully it'll be a bit shorter. Hopefully a better landing. But we're similar, so it's probably going to be decent crosswind there as well. Okay. Is there anywhere for me to taxi off here? I'm going to have to turn around. I'm going to have to turn around on the non-existent. Can you look at my landing, please? Yeah. What I'll do, I know it's illegal, but I'll stop on the end of the runway and I'll give you a watch on drone cam. Right, as long as you don't go too far over the runway, I'll be fine. Parking brake set. Parking brake set. There we go. Right, okay, so we'll go take a look at our friend's landing when he comes. He's 2,000 feet. So just don't overshoot, please. Otherwise we'll have a pretty hefty accident. Right, what I can do, I'm going to turn around quickly, get off the runway, and that should leave plenty of time for you. You've got 2,000 feet, so that's fine. Actually, I didn't really struggle the runway length, but I guess it's because it was a harder landing. So that's what I'm imagining. Right, we've still got plenty of time to get out of the way for our amigo. Let's expedite my getting off the runway. This is why we do it. Oh, don't lag now. That's literally the worst time. Is this a taxiway? Yes, it is. No, this isn't a taxiway, but we'll do it. Alright. Oh, okay. Right, there we go. We're off the runway now on the world's smallest taxiway with floating taxiway lights. Clearly not designed for the 737. Alas. Right, okay, I've got no clue. Right, I just stop here and get those landing lights off. It was going so realistic. It was so realistic. Okay, still got some time. Where even am I? Oh, there we go. Oh, well, okay, I've somehow morphed. It's right, I'll turn around. Right, here we go. Ready for your landing. Yeah, normally they do work, so I don't know why it didn't, alas. I'm going to cheat in a minute. I'm going to slew, because otherwise I won't be able to. Thank you, Grumpy. Thank you for coming along. Very kind of you to drop in. Which airport? We'll be going for a slightly shorter hop. Should only be about 40 minutes to Stockholm, Arlanda. Right, here he comes. Here he is. Bit of a bounce by the looks of it. And a bit of a jolt to the left as well. But all in all, very good landing. I don't know if gears rendered on mine there, alas. Right, okay, I'm now going to cheat and just move myself via slew mode. Because I don't know if I can turn around. Come on, get me in the right place, that'll do. Right, there we go, cheating. Okay, time for the second leg. So we're now on the ground, so we can get ground power connected, but we'll get the APU on first. We don't actually need to do that much optimization because of course it knows where we are. So all I need to do is get my flight plan plugged in. How are you finding the beta? It's pretty good. It's pretty good, yeah. It's certainly a lot smoother, I find. My APU should be starting up. Let me just run through the checklist. Of course, well, we don't actually need to worry about that. Can come off, they can come off, and that can come too. This is where realism goes out the window because I've never really done anything like this. Right, okay. all we need to do is get APU back on. APU's on, so you can come on with them. Get APU bleed on. Should be connected to them. Now, as promised, I'm going to turn it to daytime just to give us a better view of Stockholm as we come in, so that's better. Right, so that's all set. Now engines can come off. And it's so much quieter, how nice. Right, let's do a few questions in live chat. I think you're in me, am I? There's only a plane next to me, there was no one here when I morphed in, I'm afraid. I think you might be, I don't know. Yeah, I've got no clue. Okay, right, now I've got to think about what to do. So let's get our fuel loaded on first, seeing as our engines are shut down. And we can now connect ground services, get the GPU, set shocks, request that. Request stairs, request passenger bus, and why not get baggage? There we go. Oh hello, we've got someone there as well. Cool. Ooh, we've got many of you. Yeah, it looks decent, doesn't it? I've never been here before, as I say, but few of you are floating. Here are our guys going to Stockholm, Orlando with us. I do want to get up quickly because I'm getting late in the UK and I still need to go for a walk. Okay, so flight plans are in the description. I'm going to check my new flight plan now. So this is Echo Sierra November Uniform to Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha. I'm going to copy and paste the flight plan into the chat for you all. Let's just get some nice. There we go, you can see me again now. Rightio. Okay, so this is the current flight plan. It's been updated, so I'll update it in the description. There we go. It's exactly the same with the exception. It is exactly the same. Yeah, cool. So we'll be up in the air for about 50 minutes, which is much better. Which means we should be done by around 10, 11 tonight. Not too bad. Right, okay. How much fuel do we need? That's good to get loaded up. Fuel, still got quite a bit left. We only use 15%. Right, we need not too much more. So I'm going to go 5500. And there we go. 26%. And that should get us done there. Why are our engines? They're not on, are they? Yeah, they're not. Right, okay, sweet. You found it. Good stuff. Initial plan fuel. Out of that, all we're going to need is... Right, we're going to start a new flight on Volanta. Add a flight plan. Check in sim brief. There we go. Quick flight, basically back over the sea. That's it. And I'm going to go off in the middle of it. We shouldn't be up for too long. Right, okay. Fuel, we're going to need 2.3. 0 fuel weight, 5.1 reserves. Well, that is 5.3 takeaway 2. Think 3.3 reserve. That took me way too long. Cool. I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. I have. I will talk a bit more once I've got this all in, because it does take some thought, so I do apologise. We're going 380 this time. We're going the other way, so it's a bit lower. We're going to be up and down, that's not much. Right, okay. Route. Let's get the chat up. Peter, see you in a minute. Thank you for flying with us there. Where do you set the IRS time? That's in your FMC. I'll show you how to do it in a minute. Mine's already set, so I don't need to worry. But Echo Sierra November uniform 2 Echo Sierra Alpha. Next page. Hi, do you use Navigraph? I do. I'm not using it today because I've gone through SimBrief and Philanter and it's all fine. But yeah, normally I do. Runway 14, same way we took off. And that's via the... Okay, just that one then, I guess. Route. Direct to... Pretty simple route down to GALPI. And then... down to BODRI, and then from BODRI to HMR, and once we're at HMR, that was sorry T31. There we go. That's our flight plan. 4 waypoints really. What runways are we taking off? Runway 14. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Insufficient fuel. I disagree. We've got plenty. We've got plenty of fuel for that. Right, my flight plan's in, technically I'm ready to go. 119 plus 15. That's in. Right. I don't feel like it's right having it right at this time. I went back at golden hour, that was quite sweet. There we go. That's quite a nice time there. Cool. What's doing? Putting that in. That was 380 today. Second leg. Let's do it. Thank you so much for the support so far. It's been good fun. Really good fun, and I'm glad I've got to fly with quite a few of you as well, more than last time. And if you have got any questions, be sure to chuck them in. I'll try and answer them as best as I can. Cool. What runway is landing? That is runway one left. I haven't put that in. I'll put that in now. Yeah, 01 left, which isn't the one with the issue, so that's okay. There we go. Sweet. Electrics. Right, I'm ready to get my APU started back again. I was already on my APU, so I can swap back over to that. Now I'll get all these cars that. I'm going to push back now, guys. You're very welcome to follow on. I do understand. Some of you might be taking a bit longer. Or probably already done, to be fair. But because I got to backtrack that runway, we're going to be there for some time. Okay, I do not care about insufficient fuel. We've got plenty. It's in kilograms, and that's literally what it says on the flight plan. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn that off. So any person in front of us would have got killed with all the radiation we were unleashing. Oh well, sucks to be them. The IRS thing. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, sure. Come up. Don't know what that was. That was weird. I don't know what that is. Come up here and you should see these two things. These want to be set to nav. And then once they're set to nav, you should be asked in your FMC, that's fine, about IRS. And then you want to come to initial, index if it's not there, and then position, POS, and then that's it. You just want to move this to there. No joy on the North Europe server for me. Oh, I guess you're not. Maybe it's. Let me check for you. I've got good ping. 19. Southeast Asia wasn't even on there the other day. It was that bad. There you go. Oh, instant. Okay. Okay. PMDG setup, aircraft, equipment, no. Options, simulation, iOS options, there we go. And instant. You have a route discon. Okay, all you want to do is go into legs, come down where your discon is, and then just click on that and then move it into where the discon is. And that should do it for you. Right, okay, I need to get rid of all the stuff connected to me. It should be going off APU. Yes, we are. So just remove chocks and that should do it all. I've kept everything on really, so engine should just start up. Hopefully we won't get any issues with flying back. Right, menu, PMDD setup, aircraft. I've gone the completely wrong way. FS actions, ground services, clock removed. There we go. Pushback. Request pushback. There comes our truck. All the vehicles are slowly going away. Which runway is it? Depending on what airport you're at. So here is runway 14, and then at what is it? Stockholm. It's runway 01 left. Still got to get all these vehicles away from us. Cruise altitude flight level 198. Oh, you're quite low. But to be fair, it's a very short flight. Airtime is like, well, it's giving me 58 minutes, but I think it'll be quicker. Oh, it's doing me very tired now. Come on, pushback, work for me. Come on. What is the issue? Try again, shall we? There we go. Oh, there we go, he's coming now. Good. Get that yoke back up. APU's on, we'll get the engines on soon. Then we'll get up in the air. Sweet. I can't actually hear him this time, he's not talking to me. Must have fallen out. We've still got lights on that I need to turn off. Probably blind again, that's maybe why he's not talking to us. Taxi lights are off. So fine. Okay. That doesn't need to be on just yet. Those can come off for now. Fuel pumps have kept on, everything else is ready to go. Well, hopefully that means, hey, you're coming back. Come on, pushback guy, move for me. Alright, I guess we'll do it like this then. Oh, he is following that plan, I think. Let's go. Is he going to listen to me? I think he's thinking about it. He needs to think about it a bit quicker. But yeah, he's good. He's done it. Kudos to him. Right, please stop me. And cancel. There we go. Okay, in that time messing around, I didn't actually get the chance to put my engines on, so try that, shall we? Do you see me? I'm afraid I do not, Jan. Unless you're behind me or in front of me. Right, engines loading. Put taxi on. Tara. I know you shouldn't put it on yet, but come on. Hello, Spicy Buffalo Gaming. Welcome to tonight's stream. Second leg now. Waiting for the click. Sweet click. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim is temperamental, so I do apologise, but thank you for flying with us. It's most kind. I can see Peter, who's at the end of the... That pushback truck's still with us. Yeah, go away to the right. Oh, see, people do just disappear. Cool, and generator 1. Right, let's just head up to the overhead panel. Everything should be fine. That comes to auto, that comes to auto, that's fine. Reset command fine, that's set. These come to continuous for takeoff. Oh, okay, you really did not have to donate that. No. Oh, thank you very much. That is so much appreciated. I do this for fun, as you know. Yeah, insane. Thank you very much. Most generous. He's been a long time supporter. Thank you very much. You did not have to do that, but thank you. Right, now I've got to do a good landing in celebration of that. Thank you. People on the internet, they're great. Right, what was I doing? APU comes off. Brakes come off. Brakes already off. We're ready to go. Taxi lights are on. They can come to be fair, they are fine like that because we're just about to go on the runway. Collision lights come on. Wing lights come on. Logo lights, I like them on. Landing lights don't need to come on just yet. Everything else is ready. That was incredible of you. Thank you so much. Right, here we go. Ooh, almost crashed into our friend over there. Right, I'm going to hold to let this guy take off, obviously. So let's hold for him. They do like their floating lights here, don't they? And thank you very much to Ghost for subscribing. You can take off now. Yeah, go ahead. You're going to be recorded because it'll look cool you flying past me like this, I reckon. Right, there we go. I'm recording you now, so you might feature in a video somewhere, but feel free to take off now. I'll mute my microphone. And there he goes, everyone, into the wonderful Norwegian sky. Swedish sky, get my Scandinavian countries confused. Now it's time for us to go. My camera's flickering because it's still recording, so stop that. Oops. Right, as we come onto the runway, landing lights come on. There they are. Taxi lights are going to come off because otherwise I forget to turn them off. Let's get flaps sorted. Flaps 1, 5, 2, 5, 10, 15. Autopilot is set up. We'll put LNAV and BNAV on now. That comes to rejected takeoff at set. Tara. Let's get traffic on here, seeing as we've got many people around us. Traffic on even. Whoa, 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 that's the turn off. Yeah. Is that the turn off? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't think it is the turn off. I think it almost tricked me. Because I think that just takes us down a dead end. You should do a flight with the Northern Lights. I don't know if they're modelled in Microsoft Flight Sim, but that would be cool. Yeah, no, that taxiway would not get me anywhere except for like the world's smallest taxiway. I don't have the Brussels Airways livery installed. No, sorry. Not at the moment, I'm afraid. These are some very peculiar taxiways, I have to say. Oh, come on, I need to get my rudder sorted. Oh. I'll have a look, but we won't see them. Well, we might see them if we turn it dark. I reckon they could be modelled, to be fair. Or at least there's a mod for them. But I've never seen them personally. You have to get the right conditions. Yes, this is the 600 variant. Taking it for 2 spins today across Sweden. Right, I'm ready to go. I'm going to get up quickly so my amigos here at the end of the runway can get up as well. But my rudder pedals keep sliding about. So let's just come to a stop here. Sort out my rudder pedals. There we go. Sweet. Oh. Right, set up properly. Hold the power. Come to 40% power. Just got a subscriber. I can't read you at the moment, but thank you very much to Captain Mitchu. Right, there we go. Holding about 50% now. Releasing parking. Releasing brakes. Toga. Hopefully, this will be alright. Put me to the right, and I've got very limited control on my rudders. Please get me up quickly. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my rudders. I'm like going full deflection to the left at the moment. There we go. Gear up. That was weird. Okay. Gear is coming up. We're waiting until 1,000 feet for autopilot to sink in. I'll just follow the flight director at the moment. I think everything's right up there. Yeah, it's fine. Right, we've hit 1,000 feet. Autopilot comes on. And we haven't got LNAV or VNAV on. There we go. Wonder why I didn't do anything. Right, that comes off. Flaps can slowly start coming up. So take us up swiftly. That looks majestic. New favourite airport possibly found. It looks really good. That looks marvellous. And thank you so much guys for flying along with me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoops. I was too busy looking at the view. I sped horrifically. How embarrassing. That's what happens when you get too caught up outside. Autothrottle come on, and I can't wait for the phone call. I'm getting late tonight from Sweden's aviation authority. Did think it sounded a bit fast. Anyway, this is why you shouldn't look at pretty things while flying. Okie dokie, so transition altitude's 5,000 or 6,000 feet. We'll swap over to standard pressure there. We would have ripped the wings off because our flaps went all the way up either. Darn it. So, such easy mistakes to make, and yet so catastrophic. Oh, there we go. Aircraft sorted itself out now. Gear comes to off. Okay. The A320neo's taken off. And we're turning away. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? It's marvellous. It is really good. Probably one of the prettier areas I've flown in a Microsoft Flight Sim, I can't lie. I don't know why my camera keeps glitching, it's really annoying. Yeah, that was quite embarrassing, Owen. I won't lie. After your fantastic donation, you should expect more. This is what happens when the beauty of Sweden gets in your way. Hello to Milas, welcome to the stream. ABC Gaming, hello, welcome. Typical, hey? Oh well, we'll only lose both wings. I've probably used up all the fuel. Might need some aerial refueling after that. Typical. Yeah, silly pilot, I know. Hello RA, welcome to the stream. You just missed me speeding. Doesn't want to get up so quickly, does it? It's not too phased about getting up. What restriction have we got to reply to? Nothing. It's just 14 miles to get to. Let's run that again. Okay, there's standard. Right, there we go. So, I'm going to go just to get us above 10,000 feet quickly. I don't know much time, how long till you land? It's about 40 minutes at this point. So we should land around 11 o'clock UK time, if all things good. I've just sped the aircraft up a bit, using reserve fuel, of course. Don't know how much I trust Simbri for their fuel. 5.5 in and we've got 4.8 left, and most of the fuel you do admittedly for these flights use on the ground. But we're not getting up high enough. It's turbulence crazy up there, not too bad for me. Your Fang 210. Alright, yeah, got you. Come on, get me out of 10,000 feet. Can't do it anymore. Right, not too far to go now. Okay, and then once we're at 10,000 feet, we'll swap back over to VNAV. This is the SAS livery, yes, as you can see. Right, 10,000 feet. Now we head back onto VNAV. And yay! Add a bit more power, thank you. Keep the climb coming. Really doesn't want to, does it? There we go. Thank you. Yes, the better SAS livery. I have to say, I didn't like that Euro white one. It's a bit boring, as they all are. On that note, guys, as autopilot's now in a better place, I'm just going to take a short break to go get a drink downstairs because it's boiling hot here in the UK at this time of night. I'll see you all in a minute and answer some questions, so put them in the chat, and I'll try and read through as many of them as I can. Okay, so we're getting a bit of turbulence now, I notice. What he said, I'll donate 15 euros if you fly the plane all the way manual. Challenge accepted. I just saw that. Sorry. Catching up chat. Let's try that. Alright, I'll follow flight director. Is that allowed? Bit of fun. Here we go. You see, I don't get VNav as on my bug now, which is a bit annoying. Oh well. Right, let's hold it there. There we go. Gonna be a long old night, but I can do it as long as it gets trim. Actually, does that count? Does trim count? Trim makes it a lot easier. Feels like cheating. If I crash it, does that count? It's got to count. Not too far out. Done about a third of the flight so far, which is acceptable to be fair. We're not even at cruise yet. Yeah, just to confirm, autopilot is off. So this is my pure flying skill right now. And that can either go two ways. I angle the camera down. Hang on, you get a view of the yoke. Let me try this. Right, there we go. You can kind of see the yoke a bit more now, so you can see my control. Not too much better, but it'll do. Come on, we're descending now. Keep the climb going. Bit of lag. It's not that difficult. It'll be difficult closer to the ground, I reckon. What's your cruise? 370. So at this rate we'll get up there in 3 minutes, but I think we get that quicker. Right. It's not that difficult to manage speed, to be fair. I haven't really had to touch throttle. Okay, I can see top of cruise coming on the navigation display now on my fully manual flight, which I guess is payback for my speeding problem. You updated your place to cruise to flight level 320, so not too far from where I am now. Ooh, anything smoother than Xbox, you can probably get a good PC for 600, 700 UK pounds. If you're smart. If not, 800 would probably do you well. If you're pre-built, that's good, but you can get it cheaper for less if you're building it yourself, which I would recommend if you got the time. You can get good graphics card for £100, good processor, £200 at most, really. Everything else 100, 200 together. Holding altitude will probably be the trickiest bit, yeah. But trim it well, it should be okay. You could be hitting clouds and thermals and that sort of thing, which are surprisingly big. You wouldn't get it, but they are. Alexa, light off. There we go, better. Rightio, you're 300 nautical miles away from you? Quite close then. Right, about 20 nautical miles out of top of cruise, climb, not top of cruise. Oh yes, you guys are getting there. I'm just following the flight director. I don't know if that's actually helping. Because every time I guess it's get me up there slowly but surely, that's the thing. It wants me to hold at 350. Because I've accepted you as a friend, I do believe. This one, do I put it? It's one of these. I've forgotten. I'll show you when I'm. Like, yeah, this one. We'll show you in a better stage of flight. But it's like this one here, the lower display unit. I don't know what that means. Yeah, you could get that done on an £800 PC if you built it yourself. Easy. And even a store-bought one would probably be an easy shout. Cool, so we are manually flying this. I've been flying manually for about 15 minutes now, probably, getting around that way. It's quite fun, you know, different. Basically just holding ourselves on the flight director. It's perfectly fine. Now, if I didn't have a flight director, I'd probably be a bit screwed, but... bug flying at me now. Well, I'm at Mach 0.8 now, so that means I'm going to climb a bit more. There we go. Now I'm going to have fun trimming. What's wind like? 53 knot, almost headwind, so this is why we're a bit slow. Simpilot 738 wants to be a friend, I'll accept it afterwards, he's in front of us. Keep going, keep going. Don't slow down now. Right, here we go, 400 feet off. Now, keep coming, come on, come on, bit more, bit more. And hold it there, power, attitude, power, trim even. That was too much, that was too much, that was too much, and I, whoa, come back up. Stall at this height, eh? That wouldn't have been stall, but hold it there. Try again. Drinking bus, goodbye. Thank you for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It really doesn't want to level off. That is. Now we're speeding. Come back up. Right, hold, hold, hold. Hold it there. Bang on! Look at that, bang on. And now we get a bit of a lag spike. Wow. Yeah, there's so much, very difficult with the turbulence and wind. It's not like flying straight and level at 5,000 feet, nothing like that. And look at that, we're almost at our top of descent. Barely been at cruise. There we go. Steady now. Look at that. Bang on. Almost. I'll take it. Alright, just hold the attitude. Holding the attitude. Power. Power. 20 feet deviation, I don't think it's gonna kill us. Traditional. Now we've gone back in the descent, so power up. Use that buddy called trim. Your plane's starting to hate life. Oh, be quiet. Come on, let's convert that speed into holding altitude. Yeah, you can't trim it like I'm used to flying my Cessna 152. It's nothing like that. It's constant readjustment. This is why autopilot exists, I imagine. There we go. Good stuff. Holding nicely. A bit more power. Just being gentle with it, I guess. That's the secret. I've lost quite a bit of speed. Let's add it. Push that nose down while we add that speed. Otherwise we'll end up too high. See, still descending. Doesn't like me pulling up that quickly, does it? There we go. Right, hold it there. Right, we're about to hit top of descent, so we'll need to begin our descent shortly. And by shortly, I do mean about now. Now we go into the descent. Right, I'm going to follow flight director religiously for this, otherwise we'll be screwed. Right, here we go. I just need to be above 10,000 feet, that's alright. Select flaps 30. 1019. Thrust required. Thrust required. Yeah, that's why you can't look down. I forgot all about that. Oh wow, hope it went well. Now what was I doing? Hold it there. Because I've been set challenge to fly by hand. That is why we are not using 10. Some lights down here. That's not lights. Well, there we go. I'm very tired. The aircraft's quite nicely descending now though, which is helping. So what I'm doing now guys is I'm flying by hand down, so autopilot is off. I'm only cheating slightly by using flight director to show me the way down, but there'll be no other way to do it unless you've got like 1950s style charts. But yeah, all in good fun. Someone said they'd donate €15 if I got the aircraft on the ground after flying it for the majority of the flight by hand. So that's what I'm doing. And so far so good. I mean, our deviation away from the flight path is meters. Got people behind us, they're doing alright. Well, if it doesn't end up going donating, then I've had the pleasure of flying by hand the old school way. Right, sea land now, so we're getting close to Stockholm, which is probably about there. by HMR we need to be around flight level 190. It's going to be tight, man, my friends. It's going to be tight. Why does it keep doing that? It's really annoying. Am I missing something on the PFD? You are 5,000 feet higher than the... How do you know that? Look at the PFD. Where am I missing? Is this... Yes, okay, I get you. It's this one, isn't it? Right. I've just been following Flight Director. But we can bring it down quicker. Yeah, okay, I'm meant to be following this arrow, right? Got ya. As I said, never done it before in the 737. Bagus, hello. We're doing a hand flying challenge. And I'm getting very close to stressing the aircraft. Coming in like a rocket. Yeah, thruster's idle at the moment. I've just been following the Flight Director. I can't lie to you. Right, okay, I'm pretty happy with where we are now. We've got 7 nautical miles to lose 6,000 feet. Definitely possible. Right. We are a bit higher. We'll be fine. Right, we're only 4,000 feet higher than we need to be now, so a hold would help. It's going to be quite rough in the back. Good shout. I can't use them under 300 knots, but they'll be used shortly. So we're 2,000 feet off now, roughly 2,500. So he did fix it quite a bit there with that rapid descent. Got some nice road down there. Okay. Still needs us to turn significantly. So what do we need to be? We need to be about 10,000 feet. Hold it there. All good fun. Right, I'm just slowing my rate of descent now, just to lose some speed, to get speed brakes deployed, which will take me down quite nicely to 250 knots, which will give me a bit of room. Yeah, 2 is a good shout if you're unfamiliar with the airport. It's maximum, really, 3 is emergency. Sweet. What's that saying? I don't care. All brake's not going to do much right now except for clack. Yeah. I'm going to hold 12,000 feet, I reckon. Slowly bring the aircraft up. Because obviously you can't go... Okay, we're losing speed nicely now. Slowly coming down. 10 nautical miles to go until we need to be just above 10,000 feet, so we've got ages. Runway, I believe, is in sight. Hope that's our runway. One left, so this side. Oh, we got ages. Okay, well, now I know where we're going. That's helped quite a bit. Not that bothered now. Captain's down. Well, we're basically nosediving at this point, aren't we? Actually, I've reintroduced power for the first time. Sweet. Alright, once we're at 10,000 feet and we're at decent speed, get ready for landing, put those speed brakes away. Flaps will slowly start to come down once we're probably closer to the turn. We've still got a while until the turn. Runway is visible, so that's cool. I'm going to pitch up a bit now. Make sure we're not breaking the law. Caravan slowly does it. Three, two, right, okay, we're 3 knots over the limit, but that would be fine. Okay, we're bang on now. Right, let's put those speed brakes away, add a bit of power. Now twist slightly to follow the star correctly. First set of flaps coming down. That should give us a bit more manoeuvrability and also remind me not to go too quick. Right, okay, just checking. It wants us to be above 8,000 but aiming for 7,000 afterwards, soon after. Cool. And we're climbing, don't climb that much. Right, okay, something I've completely forgotten the fate of this time. And I know it's not yet necessarily, but what is it? 1012. Okay, set. Okay. Above 8,000 for this one and down to 7,000. It's pretty alright, to be fair, for the star. It's quite fun, to be fair. I've quite enjoyed it. Nice challenge, but best bit's yet to come, so. Okay. The second stage of flaps now, that comes down to 220. Gets us into the 700s as we expected, 7,000s even. Wonderful. So if you have joined the stream and you're new, I'm hand flying. I've hand flown most of my flight today, just for fun. He looks close. Is that a plane? Am I being escorted? It looked like it. What? I swear I just saw a fighter jet. Pretty sure I did just see a fighter jet, unless I'm dreaming. Which is always a possibility at this time of night. Oh, almost. Yeah, there is a fighter jet escorting us. Ah, how cute. Hello to whoever that is. Thank you for joining me. Insane. Insane. Respect takes commitment. Not that much power, please. Mason's in the fighter. Yeah, fighter jet without any lights on. I thought I saw the silhouette and I was like, nah. Pretty cool. No name tag on either, even better. Adds to the surprise. Right, let's keep it like this for now. We need to be above 5,000 feet for this. There he is, he's right in front of us. I think I'm being escorted. Oh, come on. Good fighter jet skills, by the way. Oh, look at this, beautiful. I need more power. My throttle's got stiff on one side, might explain the incident earlier. Okay, so if you've joined the stream, which I just saw some people did, we're flying completely by hand into today's airport at night, which adds to the fun. There is the runway. We'll be using one left in a minute. Hopefully, because hand flying visuals at night are never too easy, to be fair, but it's always good fun. I'm going to descend down just a tad. Okay, well, we're ready for that. I can come to 2, which we'll probably need. Landing lights are on, everything else is fine, ready to go. Hopefully we're not too high. We should be fine. Just calm down a slight bit. All by hand, of course. Right, arm spoiler. Ooh, flight director's going a bit wacky. And once we're lined up with the runway, gear will come down. It should be a good place for landing. Hopefully, if all goes to plan. If it doesn't, then we're a bit screwed. A bit lag. Icing on the cake. Yes. I want to be about 3,000 feet when we came out the turn. I think we'll find we'll be a bit high. I'm expecting to be a bit high. Should be okay. Okay, perfect. Runway in sight. Starting your final in about a minute. Good height, actually. Make sure flight recorder is recording. Yes, it is. Atlanta is fine. You just need to come around a bit more. This is proper flying, guys. No autopilot here. Okay, we're a bit low actually, surprisingly.
2,500.
Max Medcraft, hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, gear comes down. Power increases slightly to cope with the gear. Another stage of flaps coming down. Okay, welcome to final at Sweden's Arlanda Airport. What's it called? Stockholm, in Sweden, of course. I feel like the earlier you take off autopilot, the better your landing will be, hopefully, because you're more in sort of tune with not yet. I don't think we're fast yet. We're a bit low, so that's why speed's a bit higher just to get up. Our reference speed should be 130, but we are low, so I think we'll be fine. Should hit the 40s soon. We're a bit off the centre line. Yeah, I've got a pretty balmy crosswind as well. Here we go, hitting the 40s now. Slowing down. See, we're low again.
1,000.
Check. We have been overtaken. Here we go. Still concerned about our height. A bit of power. Never hurt anyone. A bit too much power. Good height, good height. Hold it there.
500.
Check. Check. Too high now. Lag spikes always come at the worst time, don't they?
300.
Check. Check. Off centre line. Sort that out.
100. Approaching minimums.
It's going to be a heavy one, I feel.
30, 20, minimum.
Yeah, heavy. Oh, heavy. But we did just hand fly a full flight, and my reversers don't work. Get us off here. Right, there we go, off the runway. Heavy landing. Very, very heavy. But we did just hand fly it all in the dark. So I think I'm in debt. No, I'm not in debt. Someone's in debt to me. That's how you do it. Fully hand flown. Quite happy with that actually. It's not the smoothest landing, certainly not, but beautiful scenery as well. Yeah. It wasn't that smooth, was it? Mid 800s. I don't think Volanta accurately reports that, because that did not feel like that. Mid 800 would have been like flinging me out the seat. So I'm not too sure how accurate. Hello, fuel truck. Let's just drive into you. I refuse to believe that was minus 800, but we shall look at the replay. Welcome to... Oh look, we stopped on the line. Stockholm, Arlanda. Right, now we've got loads of lag. I'm going to leave my plane there. Here he comes. Not close enough. Oh, such lag. We've got buzzed. Well, there we have it, folks. I hope you've enjoyed that stream. I don't believe our friend that challenged me to that is in the chat anymore, but thank you very much. There we go. A firm landing to end. I knew it was going to be firm. I said it would be heavy. Volanta was wrong. It was not 800 FPM. That would be crashed into the ground. Just quick. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. It's a late one. Ooh, we're getting buzzed by a fighter jet somewhere. He's coming over us. There he goes. Thank you to everyone that's been flying with me. It's been great fun. To Sim Pilot 738, the guy buzzing us, Mason in an F-18, Fang 2010 on the ground, slewing around in his A320, and our friend over here. Thank you very much, I really enjoyed it, and a big thank you to Owen K for his awesome donation, very, very kind of him, and for Leo Pence for his donation as well. Shall we end it here then? Thank you very much for 20,000 subscribers. Yeah, impressive, and thank you to you guys. I will stream more often. I think I do need a bit of a better computer for it, because it does struggle on times like this, like right now, it's a bit laggy. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Chuck any more questions in the stream and I'll be sure to answer them quickly as we get buzzed by this A15. Not bad. Yeah. Right, let me just end that flight on Volanta with a horrible landing. Okay. 2 flights done today. With some awesome friends by the looks of it, so thank you. There we go. Sweden has been overtaken. Thank you very much, guys. I'm going to end it here. Have a fantastic day. I'm annoyed I didn't get that €15, so I do expect it to come through post, check, bank balance, PayPal, whatever. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. It's 11:15 here. Bye bye.